Hi, I'm Lee from luli.co.uk. Today I'm going to show you my spinning wheel, which is a Majacraft Little Gem. I got this about 6 months ago, and I don't live near sort of like any massive spinning and fibre emporium, so I was pretty much having to choose a wheel without being able to try any of them out. And so I spent a lot of time on YouTube and on the internet looking at reviews for various wheels, just to see what they sounded like and looked like, and all that sort of stuff. So if you're in that position as well, I hope you find this useful. My spinning wheel comes in this little bag here, and I've packed it up again pretty much exactly as it came. Except I realised this morning that I haven't actually unpacked it since I unpacked it the first time, so I might not be very proficient at this, but it is actually really easy to put together. So here we go. What's in the bag? Okay, it's quite well padded, and basically you can see everything there. You get 3 bobbins. See, I'm actually doing something with it as well, and you get a Majacraft travel cape, and basically it's easy to put together. You just put the uprights in there and pop your bobbins on. So really easy to carry about and to use first off if you don't already have a lazy Kate. The other things that come in the bag, you get 2 booklets. That handle's gone away. I tip that, it'll actually stay up here. There we go. You get 2 booklets. One is the instruction manual for the Little Gem, and you can pretty much put it together just by looking at the pictures. So it's not very long or anything, but anyway, it's really easily put together. The other thing you get is a spinning manual, which is quite helpful as well. If you are a new spinner like me, there's some troubleshooting tips and whatnot in here. So it's a good book to have a look through, and there's also like some other technical information here as well. So that's quite useful. And then basically the rest of it is spinning wheel. This is the main section here. Bowie, hello Bowie. Do you want to sit on your bed? On your bed. Anyway, this is the main bit of the wheel. I'll put that down there for now and just get out the rest of it. Maiden, with the whirl and your scotch tension, and the flyer, it's a Delta flyer, so there's no orifice hook or anything, and it's just got these little slidey loops on the side. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Okay, I'll put this over here so you can see it. Okay, so there's 2 rubber bands here. This back one that connects your treadles to the drive wheel, and then there's this other larger one that connects the drive wheel to the wheel. And basically you just straighten everything up, and there's a little switch just here, and that locks this in position so that it doesn't wobble up and down. Then I'll turn that around. You just put this larger rubber band over the pulley here and wrap it around the wheel. I find the easiest thing is to just hold it there with my thumb on it and turn. And it will pretty much turn itself on. Here's that rubber band going. And the way that you put this rubber band, whether you put the front side going to the left or to the right, will determine which way the wheel spins. And so if you want to change the direction of your twist, then you just need to change this little rubber band around. You don't need to push the wheel in a specific direction. Once you've set up the band, it'll just go that way pretty normally. And then if I turn around this way again, you slot the maiden on there. Oops, here comes the other fella. Hello, boy. Excuse me, I'll just get rid of my dogs. Nothing like a cameo from your pets. Right, so we've put the maiden on, and you can turn that back and forth and pretty much angle it any way you want. So if you do sort of like doing a long draw off to one side, then you could angle it in the appropriate direction. Okay, turning it back around. If you don't have a camera pointed at you, you don't have to turn it back and forth. You can just do this all in one. Anyway, so then you put your rubber band, your skinny rubber band around the drive wheel, and just put it over the wheel that you want to use to get the right ratio. Okay. Oops, screw that in place. Then you take your bobbin, put that in here, put your Scotch tension band around the bobbin, and then use to screw on your Delta fly. And I hold onto the wheel here and just give it a wee push, because otherwise this can occasionally come undone while you're spinning. So that's pretty much it, ready to go. I'm going to stop this now, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of spinning, so I don't know, you can see what I'm doing wrong or listen to the noises that it's making and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so here we go, spinning. This is just some fibre that I got from an Etsy shop which is based in Scotland, and the name of the shop is Cora Fibres, C-A-O-R-A Fibres, and it's Shetland merino and silk. As you can hear, my bobbin has a little bit of a rattle, and someone did suggest putting a wee disc of felt onto the shaft there where the bobbin sits, but I found that that kind of put a break on the bobbin, so that it wouldn't pull on. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to eliminate that rattle, then let me know. I also use Aikman bobbins, but and I find that they don't rattle, they just seem to fit better. The reason I have a post-it note stuck to the front is so that if the end of my yarn disappears onto the bobbin and I can't find it again, I just use the sticky side to kind of pull the end away from the fibre. So anyway, that is the little gem. Like me if this was useful to you, or leave comments, or yeah. Anyway, cheerio.